Hi guys, welcome to my living room again. I'm really happy and excited that I get to continue to check in with you and be a part of this isolation with you. I really miss you guys, you know. So we're going to continue on today. Today is talking about joining in. And if you remember right, last week we talked about being assertive, and Derek and Carlos were working on getting to know each other, the conversation piece, making compliments. But the only way that happened is Derek had to be assertive, right? So he had to find the courage to walk up, be vulnerable, and introduce himself or make a comment on that drawing, right? So that's being assertive, and that's what he needed to be. And so here's another situation, like joining in. There's always people playing or kids playing at recess, on the bars, soccer, basketball, things like that. And it's really hard if you lack the confidence or you're really shy to join in on certain activities. And so we're going to kind of talk about that today, okay? So I think we might have a video or our music, but let's see. Oh, nope.
I wanted to play soccer with some kids from my class.
Hey, can I play? Guys?
They play at recess every day, but I didn't know how to join in the game.
How many of you have been in that same situation where, and there's a lot of soccer playing at Harrison, isn't there? Yeah, like especially fourth graders, there's lots of soccer, okay? And I know there's probably a lot of fourth graders that really like playing soccer, but they are really nervous or really uncomfortable asking to join in. And so think about James here. How do you think he's feeling right now? If you were to look at his cues on his face, his body language as he is watching the soccer, what do you think his feelings were? Yeah, uncomfortable, sad, maybe lonely, standing on the sidelines, right? Yeah, some of you may have felt like that before. What do you believe James was doing that wasn't working? Yeah, he wasn't really being assertive, was he? He was being more passive. And so being passive, he wasn't getting what he needed. He wasn't fulfilling his needs or wants because he's afraid to step out of that. So if you look at the picture right now, his mouth, I don't know if you can see it, I apologize, but his mouth is kind of like straight or kind of frowny, and his hand is, trying to get people's attention, and a lot of times people aren't paying attention to what's going on around them. So if he's not being assertive and stepping into that, then they're just going to miss him. They're not going to pay attention. Think about some of the things the kids playing soccer could do to make it easier for James to join. Like I said, fourth grade, you guys play lots of soccer at recess. What do you think you could do that would help James feel more included or help join in? Think about that for a minute. Yeah. So Mrs. Nelson sometimes tells kids to invite others, to kind of pay attention around them and look around, and if they see kids that might look interested, to maybe go up and invite them. But you might have some other ideas, and I would love to hear from you. Once again, you can email me or whatever you need to, but I would really like to hear your thoughts on this, of what you think those kids or even you who play soccer could do to invite people on the sidelines. I'd really like to hear from you on that one. What are your thoughts? So, when you invite and help others to join in on an activity, you first need to notice that they want to join in. Then you need to ask them, hey, do you want to join in? Yes or no? Request, right? Okay? All right. So let's watch this next clip. And let's see what happens. Shall we? Okay.
I decided I was going to make them play with me. Who do you think they were anyway?
Yeah, I'm playing forward. Pass the ball. I'm playing forward.
So first, he was passive and really didn't fully engage, did he? And then changed. He went from being passive to what? What was he doing in the video? Being aggressive, right? Getting what we want or need by being disrespectful. Do you think he respected those other players? No. He took the ball from them. He pushed. Did you see the pushing and shoving? And the other kids were just standing there and they were telling him to give the ball back and he was just ignoring them. Wasn't very kind, was it? Do you think those kids are going to want to be friends with him? No. You know, it's really hard. And so by being aggressive, he may have joined the game, but he wasn't being a team player and he wasn't being kind. So he wasn't synergizing very well, was he? No. But let's give him another chance. Let's see if he can turn it around. Shall we?
Then I remembered something I learned in class about joining in groups. Nice shot.
Yeah, really nice shot.
Your team is doing really well.
You like playing goalie? It's okay. I'd rather play midfield.
Mind if I join in the game? I can play goalie if you want to play a different position.
Sure. Hey guys, James is gonna play goalie for a while so I can play midfield. Okay, yeah. Alright guys. Score, score! Oh, Derek.
Worked out, right? That is being assertive. So he was able to not only play the game but be a goalie, felt a part of, and he did it by being respectful, which is pretty awesome, right? I think we could learn a lot from James at this point in time to realize when we're passive, all it does is make us sink deeper into being isolated and alone and feeling really sad because we are not speaking up for what our needs are. And we learn that being aggressive only pushes people away from us. But being assertive brings people closer. You can synergize with each other better. And you still get your needs met in a respectful way. Right? Okay. So let's go ahead and move next. So joining in skills. I don't know if you can see this, but stand nearby, watch, and listen. Give a compliment, ask a question, or offer help. Assertively ask to join in. 3 simple little steps, right? Not very hard, but sometimes you got to find the courage to do it. And I know every single one of you do. I really miss you. Till next time. See ya.